Welcome, race fans. We are back here tonight with the Northwest Truck Series at Hotlanta. Everybody loves this track. I was just talking to the drivers beforehand. This is my favorite track of all the tracks out there. I love this track. They're having a little problem getting around the track here tonight. They're working on our setups as they go along here. But thank you all for joining us, and a special shout out to Carol that is tuning in tonight. That is Jim Peterson's wife. Did I say that right? But anyhow, please do subscribe if it's your first time here. We'd appreciate that. Give us a thumbs up on the video. That's right underneath the viewing screen there. If you're unfamiliar with that, just give us a little thumbs up and let us know you like what you see. They're going to be turning 100 laps here tonight. We're just moments away from the Star Spangled Banner to get things going. So welcome everybody, and we will try to keep you best informed of everything that happens out there on the track. I'm in the booth alone here tonight, but I'm used to that. That's not a problem. But we always I try to stay in touch with all of you in chat there, and I'll try my best. Sometimes I might be a little bit late looking at something if it's kind of hectic out here on the track, but I'll do my best to keep up with you in chat there. Mr. Beast, no, I'm not on Twitch. I figured for the first one here, I'll try to get it just up on YouTube. And I know Twitch has been they had some problems yesterday, but I did stream earlier and I had some issues with it earlier. So, but I'm just going to cover YouTube tonight, and we'll see how that goes. And maybe I can do a little testing or something on Twitch again tomorrow. And I don't know, they're having some issues right now with it. So. Yes, Abbas, this is my second race tonight in a row. I usually don't like to do two in a row, but this seems like a great bunch of guys here, and I couldn't turn them down. You know, they seem like a pretty good bunch of folks, and yeah, I'm hoping my voice holds up. That's why I don't like to do two in a row, because my voice will get a little crackly by the time we get about halfway through this. Not too bad here, 100 laps tonight, so. And they are under cloudy skies, and track temperatures are down a little bit, air temperatures down a little bit, so it shouldn't be too bad of a race. Hey, Premier, glad to see you can make it over, follow us over on this stream tonight. Yeah, welcome. Well, that's very nice, Abbas. I'm glad I am your favorite broadcaster. That's great. That makes my day. Thank you. All right, folks, we're going to step away real quick here and play our national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying underway.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back, and you want to know who is singing the national anthem? That is Johnny Reed Foley, a very close friend of mine. He is breaking into country music right now. He does have, I think he's working on his second album, actually. I have his first one, autographed copy, of course. And, yeah, Johnny Reed Foley. You can look him up on YouTube. He's got some videos on YouTube. He's a very, very good singer. He's young. He's early 20s, early to mid 20s. I can't remember, 20. He might be 25, I think. But good singer, good country singer. Oh no, Dakota, that wouldn't be me singing. No, it wouldn't be that good. Trust me, I'm not a singer. I sound good to myself, but no, no, that's not for y'all to hear. That's only for me to hear. All right, Mark Wall's grabbing the pole at the moment here with a 29.75. Pretty good lap. I think they were supposed to have a driver's meeting in here somewhere, but they may have that when they get down close to the end of qualifying. I'm not really positive about that. I thought he said something about a driver's meeting. Charles. No, I think I sound pretty good to myself, but you know, but no, I never have been a singer. My dad, he could sing and play guitar all night long and sounded good, you know. Heck, I can't hold a tune. I guess I didn't get his musical abilities. All right, 6 minutes left in qualifying, folks. And we're going to be heading to the grid. We're going to get everybody gridded up and give them the green flag and cut them loose, see what they can do out here tonight. Atlanta track, 1.5 mile oval. And you can tell these guys, boy, I'll tell you what, it can be a little difficult. They are under mostly cloudy skies, which should give it a little bit of speed. A little bit should make it stick to the track, but they're having some problems out here, so could be a little bit of heat building up in the track as the race goes on. And of course, as the tires wear, they do get a little slick, so we'll see how they can manage. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Jim. I didn't realize that. Okay. They must have had it while they were practicing. No, actually, what he actually recorded the song and sent me the MP3. So that's all I have is the MP3, and I just played the music over, the waving flag is all I did. So that's all I have is the MP3. But it is yeah, I do like the rendition. I mean, it's funny. It's our national song, but if you play it that somebody has been playing it, it's a copyright infringement. I don't get it. But anyhow, so I have a copy of my own and I have permission to use it from Johnny Reed Foley because he specifically made it in a studio just for me. So I mean, I really appreciated him do that because it was so hard to find a uncopyrighted version of the national anthem. Sorry, boss man. I I mean, the only thing I could do would be to give you the MP3. I could do that, but you wouldn't be able to use it for anything because I have actual written permission to use it. So I don't know if you used it for something like what I'm using it for on YouTube or something, they might tag you for copyright infringement. But I have permission to use it. But if you just wanted it to listen to, yeah. All right, 2.5 minutes left in qualifying. We're going to move on to the grid. Well, Carol, I got to ask you, how's Jim as a driver? I got to get to know these guys. See, I don't know any of these guys. The only one I know out here is Jason Allison. Is he a good driver? Of course, you're going to say he is, right? Well, we're going to find out. He didn't even qualify. What's up with that? I don't see him in the top 15. In 15th place, Michael Peterson didn't take a qualifying time, so that means he didn't qualify. Oh, Carol. Okay, how about let's try on the track, okay? Let's try that one on the track. That's funny. Oh, Mike, kidding me. Ah. Well, you still got time to get back in there. Well, that's good, Jim. That's good. I was asking your wife how good of a driver you were. I'm just kidding you. Just trying to joke, cut the ice with these guys, trying to get to know them a little bit. So, all right, folks, that's just about it for qualifying. They've about wrapped that up. Just a few seconds left here. A lot of guys bouncing off the walls. That's never good. Well, looks like Walls is going to hang on to it. Mark Walls is going to hang on to the pole. Very good. He smoked too much green stuff. Oh, you guys are a trip. Okay, let's get them down here on the grid, folks, and get it run down through. Mark Walls comes home with the pole with a 29.746. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Carl Burt will start second. Jeff Stabnow in third. Andy Voigt will start fourth. Gary Nichols fifth. Ryan Maines in sixth. Sean Breetzman will start seventh. John Ottenbacher will start eighth. Jason Allison ninth. Danny Stussy. I got to get used to it. Dan Stussy will start 10th. David Applegate 11th. Scott Kukas will start 12th. Trenton Barrington in 13th. Christopher Schönborn 14th. James Peterson 15th. Scott Hutchinson 16th. Thomas Green 17th. And Michael Peterson 18th on the field. And Michael said he was not going to be here tonight. So something came up. Had to leave. So hopefully everything's okay. That's all we really care about. We just want to make sure everything's okay. And they're rolling out already. Golly, man, that was quick. All right, the lights are off on the pace car. We all know what that means. It's time to buckle them seatbelts down good and tight as we're about to go green flag racing here at Hotlanta. 100 laps looking at these boys. I think we may have a couple of drivers off Scott Hutchinson and Michael Peterson. We're ready to go. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. We're off and going. Yeah, two of them did not start. Scott Hutchinson and Michael Peterson. Stabnow quickly to the bottom. Following Mark Walls right up through there. Gary Nichols making his move early. He's also going to pass Carl Burt on the inside. The inside is looking good right now. Andy Voigt going to pass as well. Wow, Carl Burt going backwards. Going to take his time here, looks like. Not going to get too rambunctious to start things out. Ryan Maines in sixth. Looking good so far. Back in the back here, Scott Kukas. Guys kind of staying back a little ways just in case there's the big one. Don't want to get caught up in it. James Peterson, there he is, back in the back. And Thomas Green following in behind. Well, Mark Walls, this is the first race of the season, folks. So, I mean, this is a great track to get underway for the brand new season here. This is really good. Mark Walls walking away with bonus points already. here on Carl Burke. They have a little company here. Yeah, Andy Voigt's up on the high side. Nice clean pass there by Carl Burke. That's the way it's done right there. Nice clean pass. So far, so good. No cautions, and everybody's still on the lead lap. Coming to take lap number 6. Mark Wall still in the lead and pulling away from Jeff Stabnow. Got about a half a second lead. Hey, Josh. Gary Nichols in 3rd, Carl Burke up to 4th, and Jason Allison up to 5th place. He's picked off 4 positions since the start of the race. I would say he's probably not trying to save any. Oh, we got one in the wall back there. Oh, that might bring out a caution.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Yes, sir. Who was that? Trenton Barrington. Let's go back and see what happened here to Trenton. All right, he was okay going into turn 1. And this is where something happened right here. Oh, he caught the white line a little bit. That might have upset it. And he's going to go, that's going to kick him right out into the outside wall. And he's right in front of traffic. It looks like the guys are trying to dodge him, but he's not sure whether he's going right or left or right or left. He finally hooks it into the wall, and it looks like everybody's going to get by safely. So Trenton going to have major damage on his truck. Well, perfect time for everybody to come to pit road. Let's see if Mark Walls leads them down pit road. Well, yes, he is. Look at that. Well, we might get an interview in with somebody already. All right, 4 tires, and they are away. Mark Wall's going to come right out like they went in, pretty much. Well, let's see if we can find somebody. We'll get a word in with them real quick here. Carl Burke. Oh, wrong channel. Whoops. Carl Burke, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Carl, how's the race going for you out there?
Well, I kind of took a chance in my setup, so I'm driving rather on my toes.
Well, we seen you kind of drift back there right after that start. Was there a reason for that? Was that kind of by design, or did you just not feeling it yet?
I just wanted to be careful in that top line, just early.
Okay. Well, what's the plan here?
Well, I'm hoping my setup doesn't go away. It's iffy.
You think it's better on the short run or long run, or?
It's definitely a short run deal.
All right, Carl. Well, I'll let you go because it looks like you're getting ready to go back green. So good luck.
Thank you.
Wow, that was a short caution. Wow. Well, Trenton Barrington is re-entering the race here, so it looks like he did use his reset. can be a lifesaver. One free gimme. All right, here we go, folks. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. We're back underway, taking the green on lap number 11. Burke getting a little bit better start that time. Let's see what he can do now. He's on the bottom. And boy, they're leaving Jeff Stab now up on the high side there to kind of fend for himself. Everybody's trying to make a run on the bottom. Andy Voigt started 4th place. Now he's up to back to 6th here. On the outside of him, John Ottenbacher. I'm not sure if the outside's where you want to be. You know, I can't tell you how these guys' setups are because they build them themselves. So, but it looks like he is able to power around Andy Voigt and does go into 6th place. Sean Breitsman, 10th place. Kind of lost a couple of positions here since the start of the race, but no fear. Ryan Main's way up high, going to get passed up. David Applegate took care of that. Made short order of him. And I don't think David's done because it looks like he's coming up on the inside of Andy Voigt. Oh, washing up the hill. A little contact there between them two. That's a bad thing about these things. Boy, you got to be very careful. They can wash up into the driver on the outside of you like that. And again, he does it. Kind of using them to steady up. Jason Allison goes into 3rd as he gets around Carl Burke. Ottenbacher in 5th. Gary Nichols, 6th place. A little ways back to Andy Voigt now. Andy's kind of bottlenecking these guys back here a little bit. They've kind of got him behind him, and they're kind of caught up in it. James Peterson up to 11th. Let's ride along with James. Let's just see how good of a driver he really is. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, right in front of James, too. It was Andy Voigt that went around. Let's go take a look here and see what happened to Andy. I don't know if there was contact between him and somebody or if it was just his truck just got loose or what. Looked like it might have been coming out of turn 4, and that happened right in front of James Peterson and a couple other guys. Ah, right there. He was loose going in, and he was chasing it. And when it went back up the hill, that was when he was out of control right there, and he did get contact from the number 17 there of Ryan Maines. But everybody else slipped by unscathed. Yeah, he's going to get some serious damage on the Oregon State truck. But hopefully, oh, there was one that got by Thomas Green. He got into the wall trying to miss him. So, but they're going to come down pit road, and they'll all get fixed up here. We're going to get back out racing again here. Again, thank you all for joining us, man. That's a really cool late night for me on the broadcast, but It's all right. I feel pretty good. I got lots of rest today. I'm getting old. I'm getting old for this stuff. All right. Very good. Very good. Jason Allison coming out second. Great pit stop. 13.9 seconds for Jason Allison. Wow. Stabnow back to third. Carl Burke still in fourth. John Ottenbacher, fifth place. Gary Nichols, sixth. David Applegate, seventh. Sean Breitsman, eighth. Ryan Maines, ninth. And James Peterson up to 10th. Very good. No, I'm about coffeeed out there, Josh. Maybe if we get another caution, I might slip out real quick and grab another cup, but I'm about coffeeed out. I had some earlier, and actually I feel pretty good. So this won't take long to knock this out. It's only 100 laps. Well, we'll try to get a word in with somebody next caution, folks. We will get a word in with somebody because they're ready to go back green already. I can't believe how fast they're getting through these stops, these pit stops and stuff. This is pretty awesome. Getting right back to green quick. That is caution number 2 on the track. All right, pace car heads in, and there goes Mark Walls. Green is out. Wow, Stabnow took a jump right on that start. He got a pretty good jump on Jason Allison. Ottenbacher coming from 8th up to 5th. All right, Allison taking a look to the inside of Stabnow. And he's right down on that white line. He's going to have to be awful careful down there. That's no man's land. It looks like he is going to try to make that pass complete here. Going into turn 3. He does have it. All right, Ottenbacher to the inside of Carl Burke. Burke kind of continuing to fall back a little bit there. Not bad, though. So hanging tough. And Gary Nichols in 6th now. Guys have gotten separated quite a bit. Thomas Green back here by himself. Scott Kukas. And Andy Voigt back to the back part of the field. Peterson up to 10th. Well, leaders pulled away by quite a bit over Jason Allison, a 2.5 seconds. Leader don't get a lot of camera time. We'll try to give him a little bit here. When you're out there stinking up the show, you know, we don't give you a lot of camera time. I'm just kidding. Now, usually there ain't much to talk about the leader if he's pulled away by that quite a bit. So the battle usually is back second, third, fourth, fifth. These guys racing it up really hard back here. Yeah, I know what you mean, Charles. Hey, I said he could drive. He's a good driver. Ottenbacher to the inside of Burke. Been here before. He's done this before, but he couldn't make the pass complete. Let's see if he can do it this time. It's a pretty good run out of turn 2. But Burke's holding him off. Burke still got him at the line. Breetzman's sitting here watching this whole thing saying, man, him and Gary Nichols has got a bird's eye view of that whole thing going on right there. That's a good race going on between them guys. And it looks like Ottenbacher is going to fall in behind Burke. Not able to complete that pass right now. Stab now just a little bit off of Jason Allison, just a couple of tenths. And Mark Walls keeps continuing to pull away from Jason Allison. Now it's 1.9 seconds. Stab now right on his tail. Not sure if Ottenbacher, he must have got clear. Yeah, he did clear Carl Burke. Ottenbacher goes into 4th. The battle's heating up here for 2nd place, so Stab now comes up on Jason Allison. And it's dead heat at the line. Not giving up though. Stab now staying right with him on the inside. And Ottenbacher getting by Jason Allison. Whoa, splitting the difference right there. Stab now out of shape. Wow, good save, though. Well, I bet you he got them tires super angry at him right now. He's going to have to take a lap or two to cool them off. But, man, what a save. Ottenbacher taking over 2nd now. He is trying to chase down Mark Walls. 2.5 seconds up to the leader. That's a forever. Believe me when I tell you that, folks. That is forever. You can see out the back window there, a long ways back to John Ottenbacher. And he's pulled away quite a bit away from Jason Allison. Gary Nichols back here 4th place. He's closing up on Jason Allison. He's picked up one more position on his march back to the front. He kind of drifted back for a little bit there. Stab now in a battle here with David Applegate. Applegate to his inside. Jeff Stab now trying to take it easy. Don't want to get them tires too much more angry at him. They got pretty warm right there when he was slipping and sliding. Oh, Applegate come real close there, almost making contact. Sometimes it can be just a little too close. We got one down on the apron there, Andy Voigt. Looks like he's been into something or someone. He's coming to pit road to get that checked out. Ottenbacher chasing down Mark Walls, has closed the gap up just a little, couple of tenths. I'm going to take lap 36, folks, out of 100. So we're a little past a third of the way through the race. We've had 2 cautions. Oh, I don't have a crank it up. Oh, Mark Walls, no, he's going to spin it. No caution. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Let's go see what happened here to Mark Walls. He got, looked like he might have got loose coming out of turn 2. Oh, man, after leading all 35 laps. And he was out here by himself, too. That's the thing that gets you. Just the wall come up a little bit too much and bit him. That wall coming out of turn 2 can bite you hard. And of course, it kicks you right to the inside wall. And it looked like he had it saved here pretty good where he wasn't going to get any damage. But when he got it going again, it looked like the car just went right into the wall. So he will have damage now. Okay, he's sitting on pit road. Ottenbacher takes over the lead. And he'll collect some bonus points. And he's got a 1.9 second lead over Jason Allison. That's a bummer. Mark Walls is still sitting on pit road. He's going to go laps down. Gary Nichols in third, David Applegate fourth. This changed up the running here a lot. Applegate coming from 11th up to 4th. Big mover. That's good. He's doing something right. He's got a good setup under that truck or something tonight. He's taking a look underneath Gary Nichols. He wants that 3rd place. Dabnow staying back. He is back in 5th place. James Peterson up to 6th. Trenton Barrington, which started in 13th, and he was involved in that first accident. And he got a big reprieve right here, playing that cautions just right. He's back up in the hunt here in the top 10. Ryan Marin's in 8th. Christopher Schönborn, he's coming up behind him. And now he takes a look to the inside. Looks like Ryan Maines may have got a little wiggle there coming out of turn 2. And that's exactly what Christopher needed. Going in turn 3, he's got a pretty good run going on here. Oh, both of them were a little squirrely. Ryan Maines all kinds of out of shape coming out of turn 4. Good save. Well, Mark Walls is back out on the track, but he is 4 laps down, folks. That's going to be hard to come back from. After leading 35 laps. What a bummer. Yeah, I think they do have one reset. I'm pretty sure one reset. Allison's still holding on to 2nd place. Andy Voigt just drove by. He's got much fresher tires. They ought to be getting about pretty close to green flag pit stops here pretty soon. I think they can go about 40 40 some laps. Used to be able to do like 45, but I'm not sure what they can do anymore. It's been so long since I've raced. Let's see, they were last on pit road on lap 17. So, yeah, David Applegate just drove around Jason Allison and went into second. So they could probably go about another 10 laps and they'll have to come to pit road. And they might just push the envelope here maybe to do this in one more pit stop. If they do the math right, maybe pit on like about lap 56 or 57, then they could make it the rest of the way. But whether that's what they do or not, I don't know. You might not want to stay out there that long on old tires. Ottenbacher ahead by 5.2 seconds. Unbelievable lead right there. Trenton getting by Jeff Stabnow. He goes into fourth. Wow, what a comeback. That's a heck of a comeback. Schönborn back in 8th. Ryan Maines 9th. Thomas Green, we haven't talked too much about Thomas tonight. He's quietly been slipping into the top 10. He's had a couple of close calls there, though. Almost got caught up in a couple of them wrecks. So that kind of makes you feel a little uneasy when you get that close to being taken out. Dan Stussy in 11th. Only lost one position. Firefighter. He must be a firefighter. I used to be. Too old for it now. I was a firefighter and an EMT. Never took the paramedic test, though. Applegate in second. Allison fell back to 5th. Wow, he's definitely losing some ground now to these guys. I mean, even if Jeff Stabnow got by him. Oh my, Trenton. Big save coming off of turn 2. Some of these guys would really love to have some fresh tires on that truck right now. Ryan Maines comes to pit road. Take a 4-tire stop, full tank of fuel, Sunoco fuel, and he's going to be out of there. There he goes. So some of the first ones that have made green flag pit stops. Ottenbacher with a 6.4 second lead. Gosh, he could be almost to his pit stall by the time second place come around. No, I'm kidding. Thomas Green on pit road. Four tires, and he's away. Dan Stussy coming in. So we're starting to see a lot more green flag pit stops now, folks. And the sad part of it is they wouldn't be able to make it all the way from here. They're going to have to stop at least for a splash of gas, I think. If memory serves, I don't know if these get the same gas mileage as the old trucks do, because I've never done a fuel mileage run here with these trucks. Applegate 7.3 seconds behind. If my voice starts sounding like it's breaking a little bit, that's because this is the second race for me tonight. Sorry. I'm trying to hold out. Stabnow in 4th. Oh, you see the last one on the lead lap right now, Sean Breitsman. He's coming to pit road. That's going to only leave 8 of them on the lead lap. Christopher Schönborn will be the last one on the lead lap now. That'll all change when they come to pit road, though. That'll put a few of them back on the lead lap. Oh, Breitsman's still sitting on pit road. I wonder what's going on. May have been a speeding penalty there for Breitsman. I believe there was. Yes, sir. Speeding penalty ensued by Sean Breitsman. That hurt. That hurt a lot. He's going to come back out, though, and get back up on the track. Ottenbacher still not making. See, Andy Voigt coming to pit road. He's saying, I've had enough of these old tires. I'm coming in too. Well, now they're getting really close to being inside that window to make it the rest of the way on tires or fuel. I mean, and tires, but tires are going to be the problem. You know, whether you can save them tires and you know, without burning them off. But now these guys are, as long as the thing's still running and they're running well, why give that up, right? And he's got a 9-second lead over David Applegate right now, so he's really not losing anything. Applegate quite a ways behind him. Jeff Stabnow in third. And he's got a big distance back to Jason Allison. Gary Nichols. That's your top 5, folks. The way they're running right now, top 5. Looking good. And a good race so far. If you're just tuning in, you've missed just like 2 cautions is all they've had. And it's been some great racing out here. The field's under green flag pit stops right now. And John Ottenbacher did give that lead up to come to pit road. Gave it up to David Applegate. David's going to come around and lead a lap. He'll probably put Ottenbacher a lap down, but Ottenbacher should be able to get up there pretty quick. He'll get up to speed. And he'll get that lap back. Yeah, because he's going to be a lot faster than David Applegate now with them new tires. Stabnow in second. And he's on some pretty old tires too. And looks like we got another one coming to pit road. David Applegate coming in. He's had enough. All right, and he's away. Waiting to see Jeff Stabnow takes over the lead. He's going to get a bonus point under his belt. That's the first lap he's led today. Well, I'm sorry. That's the second lap he's led today. I take that back. He's got a 3.3 second lead over Jason Allison. That's actually quite a bit. And I'm sure Jeff is thinking about coming to pit road here pretty soon. He just got a little looser going into the turn. That's the kind of thing you got to watch out for right there. No, I'm not on Twitch. No, I'm not on Twitch tonight. I did the Dirt Slingers one earlier on Twitch, but this one I am not. And we just had a big boo-boo there by Carl Burke. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but yeah, tire smoke and all. And it looks like he's going to come to pit road. I don't see any damage on there, so he's okay. But Stabnow is still taking the lead. Just kind of putting himself in that guaranteed position here that when he does pit, he'll have way fresher tires than anybody and be able to just power down and go. So he may have done the pit strategy just perfect.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, we have a caution. Uh-oh. Let's go see where that caution is. Oh, Mark Walls spinning it up on the track. Let's see what happened here. That would come about perfect time for Jeff Stabnow. All right, seemed to be okay on the backstretch. Going into turn 3, I think, is where he started getting... Yeah, because it was when he come out of turn 4 is when the back end just started... Oh, yeah. He chased it and chased it. Out across the grass, mowing that grass. Oh, man, I've told these guys, the groundskeeper will take care of that grass, guys. You don't need to mow it. All right, so they are under caution. All the leaders coming in. There's only 6 leaders, folks. And Ottenbacher is already on pit road. So these guys are, this is a big break for Stabnow, Allison, a lot of these guys, that's a big break for them because they're going to be able to come in under caution and get fresh tires. At 35 to go this time, so this is going to be interesting now to see how this is going to go. What the rest of the field's going to do. Are they going to want to come in and freshen up them tires, or what are they planning? I mean, you surely wouldn't want to give up the track position, but, well, I don't know. But you want to have fresh tires. Well, I promised you we get word in with somebody. Let's talk to, how about we talk to, well, let's talk to the leader. How about that? Let's talk to the leader here. Jeff Stabnow, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, the caution couldn't have come out at a better time for you. You were probably in desperate need of tires, weren't you?
I cut some pretty good deals there with the big man, so I'm sure I'm going to have to pay up on that one.
Well, I mean, we've seen some close calls, and it was really tough luck on Mark Walls there, what happened to him, but it's all worked out in your favor, put you right up in the lead here. You think you can hold off them guys back there?
We'll see, man. We're running on roller skates there after about 18 laps, so
I'll bet.
I'll give it my best shot here.
Well, you're going to have probably about 32 or 33 to go when you get the green, so tires are going to be totally gone by then, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, I think we went, I don't know, close to 40 there on that last run, and I didn't have anything left there for about the last 25 laps.
Oh, my. Wow. Well, you were still out in the lead and holding it good, though.
There was a lot of close calls there. Put her sideways in 3 and 4 a couple times.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've been watching. All right, brother. Well, good luck out there, man. The race is going pretty good. Only 3 cautions.
Yeah, well, thank you, sir. We're giving it our hell. We're giving her hell out here.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's all you can do, man. Good luck.
All right.
All right, Jason Allison will be second on this restart. Christopher Schönborn, James Peterson up to 4th. Gary Nichols 5th. David Applegate 6th. Dan Stussy 7th. Ryan Maines 8th. Sean Breitsman in 9th. And John Ottenberger now in 10th place. But he is a lap down. All right, lights are out. They're doubling up. Well, thank you all for staying with me here on this Thursday night. I know a lot of people got to work tomorrow, so. And luckily the storms have held off here tonight. But we're about to go back green as a pace car dives in. Jeff Stabnow on the loud pedal. Churnburn to the inside of James Peterson. Peterson's got a pretty good run on that high side. They got to make their move on these new tires really quick. And he's going to go into third. That's the highest we've seen James today, up to third. David Applegate, we've seen him. He was really good on the long run and was up there in second or third, I think, for a little while, coming from 11th place. So big mover for him. Churnburn back here in traffic. Gary Nichols. Gary Nichols will go into the top 5. And boy, they are 3 wide back here. Oh, what the heck? I'm looking at traffic. I'm looking at... sorry about that. That was lap traffic, folks. That was lap traffic back here. It was 3 wide. Stabnow. Got company. Allison wants to get up there and lead a lap. He hasn't led a lap yet today. He's taking a look to the inside. Let's see what he can do. He had been in a passing position earlier, but he couldn't complete the pass. So get a little bit of heat build up in these tires. He might be able to do something with them. James Peterson bringing that cannabis truck up through. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't doubt you, Carol. Didn't doubt you a bit. Allison taking a look, and he is going to complete the pass as long as he can hold on to it. He's going to lead a lap. Wow, pull away, too. With them two behind him racing side by side like that, that gave Jason a big break. He just led his first lap of the race. Bonus points in order. Oh, almost contact there between Peterson and Stabnow. Applegate, he's got a good view of that. Oh, there you go. Wow, that was looking a little bit on the loose side. Applegate get passed up by the lap truck there of John Ottenbacher. He's on a mission to get back on the lead lap. He is in the lucky dog position right now, first truck a lap down. Stabnow is starting to close in on Jason Allison. He's got it just under 3/4 of a second. Clicking off a couple of tenths, couple of hundredths of here and there. Ottenbacher coming up on Stabnow. He wants to get back on the lead lap the old-fashioned way. 25 to go, folks. Lap traffic mixed in with these lap cars. The lap down traffic there. The 53 just getting by. That's Carl Burke running in the top 10, but he is a lap down. And he's in a battle with a couple other drivers here, Sean Breitsman and John Ottenbacher. It's a mouthful for me. Sorry. Allison continuing to lead. And he does have Ottenbacher closing up on him. I'm telling you what, John Ottenbacher, he is on a mission to get that lap back. He's going to get it back one way or another. He's going to get it. Let's just hope he doesn't wreck anybody out in the process of getting there. I mean, the truck looks good and it's fast. It's just a shame he's a lap down. He got caught there. He had pitted, and as he had pitted, the caution come out. So he kind of got caught a lap down. That's a shame, because he was running so good too. John had been up there and led 21 laps, and it looked like it was going to be his race to win or lose until that happened. Mark Walls had led 35 laps, is now back in 15th place. Has not been able to, I think he did get 1 lap back. He's now 3 laps down. That's another upset. Scott Kukas lap down. Got quite a few of them a lap down here. That caution really caught a lot of people a lap down. Ottenbacher back on the lead lap as he clears the leader. Now he's hoping for a caution. Allison could be in trouble here because Stabnow is closing up on him. He's within 3/10. Here comes David Applegate. He's going to take that lead from Stabnow. Man, where did he come from? I didn't think he was that close.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, we got a caution. Oh, Christopher Schönborn. Oh, man. There's a turn 4 wreck again, folks. That's what we've been seeing tonight, is this turn 4 has just been eating them up. Seemed to be okay here going into turn 3. Now he takes it down below Gary Nichols. Well, it looked like he was going to take a look there. Oh, Gary Nichols got loose right in front of him, and I think that... Oh, and he come up and got him. There you go. Gary Nichols taking out Christopher Schönborn. Ouch. Big one. 2 of them guys got caught up into that one. All right, so they are now going to be coming to pit road, I'm sure. Everybody's going to get fresh tires, and this is where it's going to get interesting, folks. See who can run the best here all the way to the end. First time that David Applegate's been up in the front, leading, I should say. He's been up in the front, but not leading. And that's a big question there, whether you do stay out or not. Boy, I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd come in if the leaders come in. You almost got to come in. Yeah, you just about have to come in. Ones that they're staying out. If they're going to stay out, they'll be at the tail end of the lead lap. Now, Ottenbacher was one of the lucky ones that he had just passed the leader to get back on the lead lap. So that's very good. Applegate coming out. Looks like Peterson got out first. There you go. That was a 2-tire pit stop. Well, I don't know about that call. Well, I guess we'll find out. Let's see if we can... I'm going to talk to old James Peterson. Let me see if I can find him here. Where did he go? He's not in TeamSpeak. He was. He's not in TeamSpeak anymore. Well, I guess we'll talk to David Applegate. I don't know if I can get a word in with him or not. We'll try. David Applegate, you got a copy? He probably ain't gonna answer. He's got his stuff muted. Well, guess we won't talk to him. Let's see if we can talk to how about Carl Burke? Carl Burke, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Carl, how's it going out there for you tonight?
Well, we're making a bit of a comeback. I've been making changes the whole race.
Have you? Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's drivable now.
Well, that's what we like to hear. Now you got 16 laps to go. What do you got for these guys? You got anything saved up?
Yeah, now that Mark's not really running at the front, I might be able to catch these guys.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate what happened to him, man. After getting out there and leading 35 laps, that was kind of an upset. But, you know, all good for you guys now. So, boy, I'll tell you what, them guys up front are putting on a great show. Like to see you up there with them.
Well, I'm going to give it my best shot.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck out there, man.
Thanks, sir.
All right, James Peterson. Yeah, I can't talk to James. He's not in TeamSpeak. Well, Carol, what happened to James? He's not in TeamSpeak anymore. I've looked all through TeamSpeak and he's not in here. Oh, you're kidding me. Yes, he is. I didn't scroll up far enough. Oh, man. I'm sorry, James. I didn't scroll up high enough to see you up there at the top. My bad. I really wanted to talk to him. All right, 14 laps to go, folks, when they get the green. Thomas Green has taken his car behind the wall. So we're down to 15 drivers left in the race. Andy Voigt at the back is running 3 laps down to the leader. And James Peterson has opted to start on the outside. Jeff Stabenow on the inside. Let's see what they got. Pace car is heading in. Peterson on the gas.
Green.
Good start. Stabenow looking to the inside. He may have a run. Got them new tires. The drag race down the backstretch into turn 3. Stabenow with a little bit of a lead. And Stabnow's going to get Peterson. Back to the inside. This guy's having a lot of fun out there racing right now. Allison on the outside. And he's going to take second away from James Peterson. Man, he just drove around the outside of James Peterson. Good job, Jason. It's Stabnow's race to win or lose right now, folks. Allison is going to try to make sure that it's going to be lose. I don't know. I don't know if he's got anything for Jeff up there right now. He's really good on a short run. but I'm not too sure about his long run setup. You know, 15 laps, it's kind of long. Applegate looking to the inside of James Peterson. Don't know if he's got enough to get by Peterson right now. Peterson seems to be pretty fast. Taking it down low, but that's not where he's going to get the run, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. Applegate's staying with him. Side by side out of turn 2. Applegate washes up. Jason Allison got the lead. Wow, Jason's making his mark here tonight. He might be in victory lane, or he's going to be on the podium. Dab now taking a look back to the inside. Wow, these guys are racing it really hard right now. Dab now almost gets into the back of Jason Allison. Allison holds him off. Peterson holding off Ottenbacher. Ottenbacher back into the mix here, boys. Look at this. Coming from the back of the field, he was a lap down. And he just took over third spot. Unbelievable. That's great news, though. He's back in the hunt here. Podium finish for him. Boy, that's got to be really interesting for him to, you know, he's got to be thinking probably earlier, man, there's no way I'm going to win this race. And now he's back up here in third place, looking to possibly pull out a win. I'll bet she's going to give it 150%. All right, night, Josh. Burke sitting in fourth. Peterson way back in fifth now. He's about to get passed up by David Applegate. Applegate looks to the inside. But a ways back is Dan Stussy. Picking up about 3 spots. Jeff Stab now back in the lead. Passing up Jason Allison. Ottenbacher to the bottom. Oh, Allison sees him almost too late. Wow, they're almost rubbing doors coming out of the turn. 5 laps to go at the line, folks. This is, wow, this is wild racing up here right now. Carl Burke back in it. He's just unsure who he wants to follow right now. Looks like he's chose to go to the low side behind Ottenbacher. Oh, contact! Contact! Wow, how did they save that? You got to be kidding me. Burke's going to go out across the grass. Allison to second. I don't think they're done back there yet. Peterson into the wall. Stab now goes back to third, quite a ways behind Allison. How the heck did they do that? But John Ottenbacher back to the lead. Three laps to go, folks. It's getting really wild out here now. Stab now in third. Falling in behind some lap traffic there. Looks like Mark Walls, which Mark led 35 laps. He's going to walk out of here with the most laps led tonight, but with a 14th place finish. Upsetting story there for Mark Walls tonight. Allison can't get... Oh, man, was he ever loose right there coming out of turn 4. Nice save.
White flag, nice and smooth.
White flag in the air, one more lap. Can he hold on to it for one more lap and pull in a second place finish? He's got some hungry guys coming up right behind him. Applegate, Stabnow, both right behind him. Ottenbacher gonna bring home the win here tonight at Hotlanta for the season opener for Northwest Truck Series. Congratulations to our winner, John Ottenbacher. Looks like Jason Allison comes home second. We'll get the official results here. Stabnow will grab third. Wow, what a finish, folks. Well, let's see if we can get these guys somewhere in the booth here with me.
Checker flag.
Let's see, we need Jeff Stabnow.
No idea how I did that. I was blinking red and the hood sticking up in the air.
Give me a second here and we'll get these guys down here to talk to them. All right, we're here with third place finisher Jeff Stabnow. Jeff, tell me about that finish, brother. That was wild and crazy.
Holy cow, wasn't it? Oh, you know, I had a little bit, just too much tape there on that last pit stop. I put a little extra on. And I was overheating there on that lap that I got hit. So I was just trying to give it enough to stay out in front. It was cooling down a little bit. And then maybe I got out of it too much. And I think they kind of sandwiched me, spun me a little bit. We got a little hood damage. And I have no idea how the heck I ended up with third place. I thought for sure I was going to the back.
Yeah, the way Applegate was put pressure on you there, man, I'll tell you what, you guys were all so close together coming to that finish, and it was just insane. Well, we've seen Mark Walls out there. We're not sure exactly what happened to him. He just got really loose, but he led the most laps here tonight, and that kind of put the field changed after that, and it put guys up in the front that were kind of closer to the back, you know. I know some guys, like, you know, I talked to Carl Burke. He said he was going to kind of take it easy throughout the race until about the end of the race. But what was your strategy, and did it work for you?
Well, I think my strategy was to stay out there. I was going to try to do this thing on after that long green flag run. I was going to try to do it on one more pit stop. I was hoping to get some guys caught a lap down. And I think that worked out big in our favor. A couple guys had to take the wave around. I'm not sure why he let me start on the inside on that last restart, but I thought I had a pretty good shot at it starting on the inside. Wanted to cry a little bit when I started blinking, but thought I still might hang on to it. Regardless, what a heck of a race. That was just a blast.
Yes,
race
it was.
with some new guys. David Applegate, new to the series. Jason Allison. Really fun mixing up with some new guys there.
Yes, sir, man. I'll tell you what, that was some great racing. I got to say, I mean, for you know, an average size field, that's the kind of field I like to have, you know, 18, 20 drivers. But it makes it for a lot better racing out there, I think. And, you know, you start getting so big, you have more cautions and people start getting mad at each other. And, you know, but for your season opener here, are you happy with the third place finish?
Oh, I'll take a third place finish anytime, man. I'm just absolutely thrilled with it, especially on a race like that.
Well, very good. Well, anybody you gotta give a shout out to or thank you for your third place finish tonight?
Well, first of all, my mom's a big fan of this. She doesn't miss a race, so I got to have a shout out to Mama Stabnow there. I don't get to give them to her very often, and I got to thank my teammates for working so hard to get this series started up again. Sean Brightsman has just put in a ton of work trying to get things ready for this season. John, Mark, myself, we've all put in a lot of work, and it's just great to be out here running again. And most of all, I think we got to thank you, Rudy. We're so happy to have you on board here broadcasting our races this year. MaxSpeedTV, we're excited for that. So thank you very much, sir.
Well, thank you, Jeff. And you know what? If the races are like this the whole season, it's going to be a pleasure being here to watch you guys put on such a good show. That was pretty amazing and pretty entertaining. So, all right. Well, thanks, Jeff. And we'll step over here to second place. Jason Allison, you got a copy.
10-4, Rudy, I do.
Well, what a show you put on out there tonight. We had people in chat saying they didn't know you could race that well.
And let me guess, that was probably Charles down there.
Yeah, how did you guess?
I just had a feeling knowing him.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I was even wowed. That was super impressive, Jason. You led 13 laps tonight and put on a great show up there, and you gave them guys a what for. You showed them how it was done. You come home second for the season opener here. How does that make you feel?
Pretty good, especially the season opener and the rookie race as well.
Yeah, that's rookie race. I forgot about that too. Yeah, well, this will help you in the points, get you started. Do you think you might be able to make every race here from now on, or?
It's really going to come down to other obligations that I have outside of the sim.
Yep, very good, very good. Well, talk about your racing out there tonight. Just how much fun you had.
For the first 20 laps or so, it's pretty fun. After that, it is scary. Those things get wicked loose.
Well, Charles said, tell you, great job. So, well, yeah, and that was the kind of the thing that we were talking about there earlier. It seemed like about the 15 lap mark was kind of like the cutoff. Do you kind of agree with that?
You put too much on the right rear and it just gets wicked.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's what we were kind of worried about. Well, did you find anything maybe like a move up a lane or the high side being better than the bottom or anything like that?
Mainly on restarts. You could get the high line going pretty good on a restart, but during the race, you want to be down as low as you can.
Well, I mean, I know things were pretty crazy out there. You guys probably really didn't have much of a chance to try different things, move the high side or low side because there was cars there all the time, But you made some nice passes, Jason. We were watching you, and man, I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a show you put on out there tonight. So anybody you want to thank?
First and foremost, want to thank you and Charles for always putting on a great show. You for the race tonight, and Charles for whatever it is he does. And of course, thank the guys here. It's great racing with them. I really felt bad when I got into Stab Now, though.
Well, you guys were racing pretty hard there at the end, and that things like that are going to happen. I mean, you just gotta, when you're driving with a truck that's kind of on the edge like that, because we've seen a lot of guys loose going into turn 3. Was turn 3 kind of like a treacherous turn?
Not really. It was more like the middle of 3. Transitioning over into 4 is where it got really bad for me. Getting into it was fine.
Okay. All right. All right, well, great run out there, Jason, and we hope to see you back here next week. Congratulations on second place.
Thank you very much, Rudy.
Well, we do have fourth place. Before we get to our winner, we do have fourth place in here. David Applegate, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. Hello, Rudy.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what, man, that was some fantastic racing and all the way right to the bitter end, man. And it looked like you might have had Stab Now, but then he got you at the line. So tell me about that battle.
I feel like I gave away a better finish a couple of times throughout there. I might have had it won if the last caution didn't come out. I feel like I had the best long run car as long as the 089 stayed off the lead lap, which of course he didn't do that. Of course, I made a couple mistakes there getting around the 58 machine there. In the last couple of laps, I gave up a ton of spots. So I feel like I could have gotten third, but honestly, it's my first race in the trucks in a very long time. And, I just recently got in on this league and collaborated a little bit with Stab now and with Otenbacher on setups. And I feel awesome that the three of us managed to finish in the top 4. So honestly, I don't think I could have expected any more. I'm very happy with 4th place.
Well, how was the racing out there, around other racers? I mean, were they respectful? They give you plenty of room to make your passes complete?
For the most part, that shot I was trying to get around the 58 car. I'm not sure if he was just pinching me down too much or if I was being too aggressive. But yeah, the competition level in this series seems to be very respectful, and honestly, it's just very awesome. It's very entertaining.
Well, that's good. Well, you come home 4th tonight. Are you happy with that finish? I know you just said that, but walking away with the season opener here of the 4th place finish, does that make you feel kind of good? And are you happy with that to start out?
It's more than I expected going in. I wanted to finish in the top half of the field. I feel disappointed now that I didn't get a better finish, but honestly, I feel great about it.
Well, that's a good attitude to have, David. Well, congrats on 4th, and we'll see you back here next week.
Thank you, Rudy. You have a great week.
You too, brother. All right, we're going up to our winner here, John Ottenbacher. You got a copy.
I got you, Rudy.
Wow. I'll bet you 50 laps ago, you would have never thought you even had a chance to come to victory lane, didn't you?
No, I thought I had it all set.
Really? It was looking a little bleak there for a while, but man, you didn't have a problem marching right through the field, did you?
No, I had a wicked chassis car. We worked hard on the setup, and it came through for me.
Well, I bet you were glad to see those guys battling that hard behind you, because man, you were just pulling away there right at the very end. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. I couldn't believe that my truck was as good as it was. It didn't slow down for 20 laps, and then it started to go away a little bit, but I could go a long time. I went 40 laps on that one run, and I was hoping to get caution free the rest that way, and I was just going to put it on cruise control.
Well, obviously nobody really gave you too much of a fight, because they know you're a pretty good racer, the way I'm kind of reading it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm still pretty much a rookie here.
Well, what if Mark Walls would have still been up there? Would you have been battling with him for the win, or what would have happened there?
I don't know. Mark and Jeff and Sean, they've been working pretty hard on getting the racing series back up, and getting the website up, and doing all the graphics, and doing so much stuff that they didn't really have a whole lot of practice time for this race. And
you did.
I did. I got a lot of practice time last night, and it helped a lot.
Well, it does. I mean, I always say, practice is the best thing for you. Seat time, it's the best thing you can do. Seat time. So, well, are you happy with the victory here tonight for the season opener? I mean, it was looking bleak for a while, and you come back and got it.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. It was fun driving out there with those guys. A lot of good racers out there, all respectful for each other, it seemed like tonight, and some pretty good racing, and I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
Heck yeah, man. Well, congrats. Before you go celebrate, is there anybody you'd like to give a thank you out to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Mark and Jeff and Sean for all they do for our team and helping me out, and got to give a shout out to all my sponsors and stuff, Highway Equipment, and with their Highway brand, and new leader, Walls Beard Co. tonight, and we got a new sponsor coming on board, Topol Printing, and really got to thank you, Rudy, for coming on board with us with MaxSpeedTV, and I'm looking forward to a great year and looking at watching all these races after we run them.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Well, if it's anything like tonight, you guys it's going to be a fun season. That was really a fun race to watch. I really enjoyed it. It was entertaining. It was a lot of really close battles, and just you guys put on a great show. that's all I can say about it. Just a great show.
Thank you, Rudy.
So, all right. Well, we'll catch you next week there, John, and good luck next week, too.
Sound good. Thanks. See you later.
Thank you. All right, folks, let's run down through the final results here. John Ottenbarker comes home first place. Jason Allison second. Jeff Stabnow third. David Applegate finishes fourth. Christopher Schirnburn finished fifth. Dan Stussy sixth. James Peterson seventh. Sean Breetzman eighth. Ryan Maines in 10th place. Scott Kukas in 10th place. Carl Burke finishing 11th. Gary Nichols 12th. Trenton Barrington 13th. Sorry, folks, I'm getting tired. Mark Walls finishing 14th after leading. Actually did walk away with the most laps led tonight, leading 35 laps, but finishes back in 14th. Andy Voigt 15th. Thomas Green 16th. But Scott Hutchinson and Michael Peterson did not start the race. So again, big congratulations to our winner, John Ottenbacher. Thank you for joining us here tonight for Northwest Truck Series. Thanks for tuning in to MaxSpeedTV. Till next time, stay safe and have a good night.